Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to Adrian Gully, the Boom Room. Yes, make sure I fix my camera right. Welcome to the Boom Room. Right here is Gully Barbershop. Yes, my name is Adrian Gully. Thank y'all so much, man, for watching and subscribing. Keep doing that, please, please, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finna show y'all a little trick that I've been doing. With jig heads, because I'm a big crappie fisher. I'm a guy that loves to crappie fish, and I love it. I think it's great. It's what I love doing, and I'm gonna show y'all a little something, little trick that I do, and it works out really, really good. I'm gonna show y'all here in just a sec. I have some jig heads. I'll show y'all this. I have jig heads, and what I do is I color my jig heads. A lot of people, they buy them, they dip them in the, I know they all dip them in the paint that they have out there, that they it's a solution that you use. You dip it in a certain color and it comes out really good. But also you can use, the best thing that I found is nail polish. Nail polish is great to use. I use nail polish. I use a lot of nail polish. I go to the dollar store, Family Dollar, and I try to get the real good nail polish with the hardener, and I use that to color my jig heads. And they work great. I'm telling you, they do not dissolve in water. I let them dry for like a day when I put them on, but I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I do that might can help you guys out with coloring your jig heads. A lot of people do it and they go buy the solution and they say you can do 100 with certain jig heads or whatever, but it doesn't even matter. If you go and get nail polish, it works even better. I'm telling you. This is a regular jig head, as you can see. It's a regular jig head, and what I do is I take the jig head, I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna go with a red color, like a red jig head. I go with the red jig head, and this is what I do, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the easiest thing that you can do for is coloring your jig heads. And I color. Just all you have to do is put it on front and back, and you want to make sure you take care of the whole head of the jig. If people can see this, you can see this, I'm coloring the whole head of it. Leave out no dry spots or anything like that. And voila, red. Okay, then I let it set. I put I get a foam, and I let it set through the foam. And what happens when it sets, it's I let it dry. Sometimes I let it dry for like 12 hours, or I put some heat or some type of fan to it to where it can speed the dry. Because when that hard nail paint, when it dries, it's really it's compacted on there. So you'll see how. You'll feel the softness just like you would a regular jig head. I'm pretty sure I don't feel any different in the texture of the nail polish and the dip that you use for coloring on your jig head. But that's what I use. And then, not very good at drawing, but I do the eyes. I go in, I'm gonna take one, I'll show you what I did. Not a good artist, okay? It takes some time to do it. Like, okay, here's one jig head that is just a solid color, solid blue, okay, as you can see. All right, now if I want to make an eye, I take the white, make sure I mix it up right. I take the white nail polish and I will make an eye on both sides. Very, very easy, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get your jig heads right, you know, And you try to get, don't want a lot of stuff on there. You take it, and what you would do, you will dot it. I'm not a good drawer, but you can see, ouch. As you can see, I made the dot on that side, made the eye, and I will most definitely make an eye on this side. There you go. Got a dot on that side, dot on that side. So I just made 2 eyes with the white paint. You let it dry, and now you have your jig head that's colored. And a lot of these, I have a lot of jig heads that's colored. Some are, and sometimes you can mix it up. I mix it up. I'm gonna show y'all something I did. I took a red and a black and made red eyes with the some of them I just did. This is a dark with a red eye. As you can see, it's not that pretty. It doesn't have to be that pretty. This fish gonna be like, oh, it doesn't, something's wrong with that. No, it doesn't have to be all pretty, but you want to make it look good, of course. Like I say, I'm not a drawer. I'm not a person that can know how to draw or put things together. I'm not an artist. But I do know how to color my jig heads to make them last. And nail polish is one of the best that I use because it's a technique that I like. And it's good. It's a very good thing that you can use, and I'm going to show you. I make it different ones, different colors. Make this a pink. I'll show you the 2-tone that I like to do. People, you don't see these 2 tones, but I'm going to show you a 2-tone. You do one side and then you actually do the other of the paint. So I'll show you a 2-tone that I'm about to do. And this is how I do it. Give it a 2-tone. It's real easy. I think it gives you something to do when you're not doing anything. It gives you ways to think about how to be creative when you are out there fishing for crappie. I haven't really put the color to the test. I just started coloring these jig heads, and okay, that's one side. All right, see, I did that one side. I got one side, and then the other side is very clear. So now I will take another color, which will be, I'll take a blue. Take that color right there. It's a nice color. You can find so many different colors and I buy most of this stuff at the dollar store, the Family Dollar, sometimes at your hair supply stores. They have real good. I wouldn't go and buy the really expensive nail polish. You can, for those who are out there that want to do that. You're more than welcome to spend the money that you want. That is great. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is what I do. I go to Family Dollar and I get this, and I put this on this side. Now I have a 2-tone. Okay. Now I have a 2-tone jig head. Where are you going to find those? 2-tone blue on this side and a different pink on that side. Okay, so you got that side, and look at it from the front. You got that side, and then you have the blue on this side, which is really nice. So that way you can 2-tone it out. If you want to do that, that's fine. You can do it. It's great. however how you want to do it. People put a lot of different colors together. I do that, which is great. The colors that I use, I always try to put a different color to a different tone. Sometimes I go with the yellow. The bright neon colors are very, very good if you get some bright neon colors. I just try to use sometime a dark or something that sparkles. Sometimes I put glitter on there afterwards. I finish it. I coat it with something of glitter, so when the when the sun hits it, it even sparkles. It's gonna have a sparkle in the water. Sometime in that water, that it can give it that glitter. That glitter give it that sparkle from the sun. It makes them attack very, very quick. So sometimes it just depends on how you want to do your coloring, how you want to fix it up. There's so many different ways. I'm just showing you some of the ways that I do mine, and it works for me, and I catch a lot of good crappie. So I am the crappie man. I am the puma man. Crappie man, puma man. So I'm the same. But that is something that I do, ladies and gentlemen. I love to just mix colors up sometimes and make a funky color or something that's gonna, you know, makes it looks different. Put a different twist to it that you can do. I'm gonna show you. I have a couple of them here that I don't like the colors of. You can always paint over them. You know, if you have some jig heads that's not looking good, you can also paint over them. It doesn't matter. It's here's one that I don't like the color. I thought the color was going to stick very good. This is one I colored, and it doesn't look very, very, very good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a darker blue, and I'm going to color over it, and makes it look good. See if we can make it look good. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do it. Makes it look really, really good. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to color over it. I'll give this a sparkle of some good dark color. Goes through that water so smooth, especially when the sun is out. I prefer to to fix it to where you have a that's why I say the neon colors are very, very good if you're going to fish at night for crappie without any neon lights that's in the water. So you want to go to a dock and you just want to fish at night. That neon light, if you have anything, it will glow a little bit, very little in the water, but that fish can see it. It's not going to have a high potential glow, but that fish will see that head, and you are guaranteed to get a strike. It will let you know. So sometimes darkening, making on dark colors for as the head is different in the jig of the way the fish is gonna bite. So, so I just color that all blue, both sides. So it's looking good. Looks real good. And these are, I'm going to show you some of these. I put them on a box, ladies and gentlemen. I put them on a box, and I color all the jig heads. As you can see, those are all my jig heads that I color. The ones that's there, those are a lot of jig heads. I'll do 1/16 and 1/8. That's what I fish with, 1/16 and 1/8, which do me wonders. You know, when I want to be a little weight for the heavier water. If it's wavy water, then I'd use the 1/8. It's 1/16 any day, every day. So just to show y'all, give y'all some tips on how it is. These are some of the ones that I've colored. I'm gonna add the eyes to them here in just a minute. And just like I showed you, man, you can be one of the great crappie fishermen like me. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. Please subscribe. I am the Mr. Crappie Man. I am the Puma Man. I am Adrian Gullian. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. Peace.